With the self-authoring testing and scorers, the questions are usually what drives the values of those scores. Inside of a question, you can define the correct answer and a point value. In this case, you have the correct answer here on the third option and a point value of 1. If one of these is ridiculous, you could establish a negative point value if desired. But for the most part, items are usually set up with ones and zeros and corrects and incorrects, unless they're scale items. On the scores, there's a lot of different things that you can do with those. There are other videos for total points, percentage points, total correct, etc. What we're going to show today is the percent correct score. So you can use this to establish if you have 50 items on a test and each of them have a correct value, you could establish what's the percentage of those that were correct. I'm not going to be super creative here, and I'll just go percentage correct. I can establish this as a variable name that could be used in reporting, and just in case I forget, I could establish a longer description, but I won't do that. You can make it visible in exports. A lot of times these interim values may not be visible in exports, but those final values you may desire to be. So that's why that button is available. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bankers round this to the nearest single decimal point. Little obscure way of rounding. Then I'm going to select the items here that have an option to be correct. My rating and ranking and constant sums do not. They're scale items, Likert items, however that's pronounced correctly, so that you can establish on a scale of 1 to 5, it's not 2 is correct or B is correct. The percentage correct will take however many you've established a correct value for and determine how many you clicked correctly. So if you had 8 and you got 2 of them, it would be 25%. So that percentage score just skips a step for you, so you don't have to use the formula score with the correct and incorrect total point score. So handier way to do things, establishing percentage correct on those cognitive or skills